Hi, I'm Dr. Marcia Sirota, and today I want to talk about why people can be very reluctant to go into psychotherapy. And I think that there are 4 reasons for this. The first reason is that people are in denial of their problems. They tell themselves that everything is fine even when they're drinking to excess, they're fighting with their spouse, they're neglecting their children, and they're having difficulties in the workplace. They don't want to face the truth because of the implications, which I'll get into in a minute, and so they just pretend to themselves that everything is okay, and then they never get the help that they need. The second reason why people stay out of therapy is because they don't want to feel the pain. They're afraid to connect to some deep hurt or sadness or anger from their past or even from their current situation because they feel that they're going to be overwhelmed by these feelings. They feel that they might go crazy or die or even kill somebody if they get in touch with the feelings. Now, of course, that's not true. Feelings are just energies and they will not compel us to do anything and they will not kill us or make us crazy. But some people have been repressing their feelings for so long that they are convinced that if they feel them, bad things will happen. Now, the third reason why people stay away from psychotherapy is because they feel that they should be able to fix themselves all by themselves. They feel like if they can't, then there's something wrong with them. But of course, again, that's not true. A lot of times we need help. Just like, we can't cut our own hair, we often can't fix our own car. A lot of times we do need an experienced professional to help us to deal with certain things. And dealing with our own mental health issues is one really good area where an expert can come in very handy. So there's no reason for us to have to fix ourselves every single time we're having a problem. Sure, sometimes we can do it on our own, but a lot of times we need the help of some type of professional, whether a coach, a clergy person, a therapist, whatever. So it's really okay, and we should not get caught up in this belief. It's false. And the fourth reason why people avoid psychotherapy is because they're afraid to face any mistakes that they have made, any bad choices or errors in judgment, or times when they've really messed up. People are afraid to face the truth about themselves because they feel that they will hate themselves or feel ashamed or embarrassed about some of the choices that they've made. And what they need to understand is that it's perfectly human to mess up, to make bad choices, to make mistakes, and we don't have to beat ourselves up if we see the truth about ourselves. And the point of therapy is not to see things and then judge ourselves. It's to understand what's going on so that we can improve our lives, to make better choices, to have better relationships, and to feel better about ourselves. Therapy is not about seeing the truth so that we can feel bad about ourselves. Not at all. So I have a concept called ruthless compassion, and I think that ruthless compassion can address all of the reasons why people avoid therapy, starting with denial. So ruthless compassion is about the rigorous pursuit of the truth, but without using the truth against ourselves. So if we pursue the truth, then we're not going to be in denial about the issues that we're dealing with. In terms of not wanting to feel any pain, again, if we are pursuing the truth, we can feel confident that whatever we uncover, we will be able to handle it, especially if we are not bringing any negativity to bear about the situation. And in terms of the third reason why people avoid therapy, which is thinking that they have to do it by themselves, ruthless compassion tells us that we have to be compassionate. And so a compassionate attitude is about not feeling like we have to be perfect and do everything all by ourselves without any help or any support from anyone else. And finally, if we're afraid of facing mistakes that we have made, again, ruthless compassion tells us that we want to see the truth of all the choices we made, all the times we've messed up, all the errors in judgment that we've demonstrated, but we can have that compassion toward ourselves and not feel bad about ourselves for these things. So if we have ruthless compassion, it helps us overcome our denial, our fear of our pain, our needing to be perfect and figure it out by ourselves, and our avoidance of taking responsibility because we think that that means self-abuse. So with ruthless compassion, we are primed to go into psychotherapy if we need it and to get the help that we need so that we can become our best selves and live our best lives. I'm Dr. Marcia Sirota. Please stay tuned for more content on mental health and addiction and some hangout time with my kitties.